Hello fellow Redout pilots and welcome to my Redout 2 Beginner's Guide Series Part 1, Ship Handling. In this video we compare strafe and steer and discuss how to use them. So without further ado, let's start where we all began. The Rookie Academy cornering. The first thing the game teaches us is how to strafe, and the complete passage ahead can and should be done solely by strafing. Steering turns your ship, alternates the direction of your main thrusters, which causes speed loss in the process. Strafing, on the other hand, uses your auxiliary thrusters, doesn't change your direction, hence doesn't slow you down. The first time the game requires you to steer is at this open hairpin. This is because the track changes its general direction, which requires you to switch the orientation of your main thrusters. As a rule of thumb, I'd suggest to use steer only to align your ship with the general direction of the track in roughly 50 to 100 meters, and use strafe to maneuver your ship across the track and to keep it stable. So always remember to strafe more and steer less. At the beginning of each turn, you can see me strafe in the opposite direction as I steer, which we call counter-strafing. Counter-strafing is important because it gives your ship more time to rotate in the direction the track has after the turn, which opens up the turn and you can blast through it with higher speeds. I will give a more detailed example of counter-strafing through a hairpin at a later part of the video. A good example for the use of strafe that I see a lot of newcomers doing wrong, including myself, is the start of a race. To maneuver yourself around enemy ships, use strafe only to keep you aligned with the track, because changing your direction at over 1000 km per hour on a 10 meter wide track is generally not a good idea. At this clip I compared strafing and steering at the start of a race. Using steering alone, the straight in the beginning renders itself like a control nightmare. And at the jump in the end, steering gets completely useless. Utilizing strafe on the other hand, the straight becomes easily manageable. Another example where strafe comes in handy, and there are a lot of them in the game, are boost pad patterns. Like I promised, I give an example for counter-strafing in a tight hairpin. In tight hairpins, counter-strafing is especially important to give your ship more time to rotate through the turn. Let's watch it step by step. Step 1. Prepare the hairpin with a counter-strafe. Step 2. Hold on to the counter-strafe until you are close to the apex. Step 3. Shortly before the apex, switch to a parallel strafe to catch your built-up inertia and push your ship through the turn. Step 4. Once your ship is aligned with a track beneath it and not in front of it, give your brakes a gentle push. Step 5. Boost out. Let's watch it again in slow motion. last component of your ship's handling is pitching. Whenever the track changes its vertical angle, you need to pitch. Pitching into the right direction will slightly increase your speed. Pitching down while on an upward slope will cause you to scratch across the track, slow you down and slightly damage your ship. Whilst pitching up on a downward slope will cause your ship to detach from the track. Sometimes, detaching from the track will enable you to reach other split sections of the track. That's it for today. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe, and check out the official 3 for Big Things Discord server. Link in the description. My name is Tyrach. Have a good one.